Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Cornett. I am a teacher at Cy Park High School and I am also a super nerd, as you can see. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, but not too comfortable because we're going to be learning. At least I hope so. We're about to find out. 1776, America declares her independence from Great Britain, but not like those dudes who fought aliens back in 97.
Welcome to Earth.
Instead, like Beyonce saying she don't need no man. Except not like Beyonce because she went back to that man. I hope that is still relevant to you guys because I'm old and I don't know what y'all are into these days. The important thing is, if you see something on an exam that's from July 4th, 1776, or it's about grievances, things we're not happy about, that's our breakup letter to Great Britain, the Declaration of Independence. Moving on, the Constitution is basically our foundations. It's the plan for our government. What's it going to look like? Who gets what responsibility? For example, who's going to take out the trash? Are we going to have a tree house? White House? Sorry, I was thinking about a weekend project for my kids. But speaking of trees, we need branches, and I want a separation of powers between my branches. I want a legislative, an executive, and a judicial. One to make the laws, one to enforce the laws, and one to lay these hands on those laws that be unjust. Take this, racial segregation. But I want all of my branches to be of equal strength so they can check the power of others and ensure a properly balanced government. Checks and balances. And since we're deciding what this new government is going to look like, and we also have these things called states, we need to ensure there is a sharing of power between state governments and the national government. And let's just call that system federalism because it sounds important and it's on your exam. Okay, so we got the breakup letter. We've got the design for Bay's new crib, but what's she looking for in a man? She wants a man that respects her rights, them Bill of Rights. Can we add these to the Constitution, please? Let's call these amendments. Side note, our Constitution can be amended or changed in order to form a more perfect union. Bay knows she's not perfect, but she's working on it. Is it 3 snaps or 2 snaps? Did I do that wrong? So these first 10 changes to the Constitution are known as the Bill of Rights. It's where we get the right to criticize our own government, the right to arm ourselves, protection against unlawful search and seizure, the right to a public trial, and more. Our founding fathers did a great job of designing our government, but they added these extra 10 things to ensure that the individual had a fighting chance against the federal government in court if injustice was being done upon the individual. Now let's talk about American values. And no, I'm not talking about football, cheeseburgers, and blue jeans. I'm talking about liberty, individualism, egalitarianism, laissez-faire economics, and populism. There was this French guy once, oui. His name was Alexis de Tocqueville, and he was obsessed with America. I will say there was plenty to not be proud of. Slavery, displacement of Native Americans, lack of women's rights, but he admired several principles of early American life that he paid us a visit and wrote rather fondly of us. What a creeper. Anyway, he stated that those 5 American values, liberty, individualism, egalitarianism, populism, and laissez-faire economics were essential to the survival of our democratic republic. There's a lot more that we could discuss, but I'm running out of time and I need to edit this thing with some cool special effects so you guys will find this at least somewhat entertaining. Lastly, I will close with this. America, we've been through some things, some of it good, some of it bad, but as I've said before, you don't have to love your country for what it has done, but you should love your country for what it can become. I hope you have a newfound appreciation for these United States of America, and I certainly hope you will one day have a hand in making it a better place for all of us. Thank you so much for watching.